What's up? It's Amber. Welcome to my channel. So for those who know me, hi, welcome. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amber and I'm 17 and I live in Australia. My goal as a YouTuber is to present you guys with a variety of videos that can help you in your everyday life, as well as giving me the skills that I may need further on in my life. So skills such as editing videos, planning videos and filming them. So my videos will be like a range of how to be more productive with your time, how to organize yourself more, how to organize your time, how to study effectively, how to use your time more effectively, all that sort of stuff. So I will be needing some new video requests, so if you guys have any requests that you want me to do, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I will see what I can do. So my first video is a basic what's on my iPhone. I chose to do this as my first video because they're really easy and they're really simple to film, and because it's my first video I don't really have to jump straight into the deep end. I decided just to do a basic simple video for you guys, which I think is pretty simple. But I've also seen a lot of YouTubers actually get requested to do this video by their subscribers and they've worked out really well, so I just decided to do this as my first video. So I will move over this side so you guys, I'll put the phone screen thing here. So we'll start with the exterior of the phone. I have the Apple iPhone XS Max in the black. I currently have a iPhone 11 Pro Max case on my phone at the moment because when I bought it online I forgot to click my phone that I have, which is the XS Max, and I'm so dumb, I didn't even realise that I didn't do it, and it came and I was like, oh well, it still fits but it just looks a bit funny, but that's fine. So yes, this is a life-proof slam case. I bought it off, I can't remember the website, but I will link it down below if I can remember it. So yeah, it's a life-proof slam case. I bought it online for about 60 Australian dollars, so yeah, and it's super protective. Like, it's got like a layer on like the top that you can see, so if it lands face down it will land on the case, not the actual phone, which is really protective. Okay, I'll start screen recording now. So this is my lock screen that I took in London in the Natural History Museum. Yeah, that's my lock screen. So the bottom four apps, I've got Instagram, Safari, Messages and Facebook. They're my four most used apps that I use on my phone daily. And then the top couple of apps come with the phone, but they're the 8 different apps that I use the most. So we've got calendar, photos, weather, camera, stocks, maps, reminders, notes. I use reminders a lot. So I have 4 main categories. They are to do, to buy, school and sponsorships. So pretty much if I have a task that I need to do, I will put it in the to do. If I want to buy something, or if I need to buy something, or if I need to give someone money for something, I'll put that in to buy. School is just all my like homework and stuff that reminds me to do schoolwork. And sponsorships is, I don't even know what sponsorships is, so I don't even know what that's there, but it's there. Yeah, so that's reminders. And then I've got settings, calculator, clock, Shazam, Spotify. Go follow my Spotify. I promise I have good songs and playlists. Like, these are all my playlists. Oh, I recommend go listen to Quarantine Bumps, which Alexa Riley made. It is such a good playlist. It makes me so happy. So I would really recommend that, and go follow me. I'll follow you back. So that's Spotify. My Vodafone, that is the provider I'm with for my phone plans. So it just lets me keep track of all my data. Weatherzone, I use Weatherzone much more than weather. I won't go into it, otherwise it will show my location. But yeah, Weatherzone shows how much rainfall has fallen and like the humidity and the wind gusts and all that sort of stuff, so I prefer that over Apple Weather. Also, it's more accurate. Phone, that's pretty self-explanatory. Ozpost, I use that to track all my parcels. which haven't been coming lately. I have ordered a lighting kit for my YouTube channel so I can do some video editing and stuff at night, but I can't because it hasn't come yet, and I ordered it like 2 months ago, but that's fine. So yeah, it's Ozpost. AFL Live. AFL is the pretty much the biggest sport over in Australia. So it's currently been postponed due to Corona, but you can see what teams are playing, what other teams, and the ladder and tipping and all that sort of stuff. Mail, that's just to check my emails. Snapchat. Waze, I use Waze way more than Apple Maps because I don't actually know why I use it more than Apple Maps, but I've been recommended it, so I was like, no, I'll download Waze, and I use it a whole lot more, so I've got Waze there. YouTube, Messenger, that's who I text people, like family and stuff. Credit Union SA, that's the bank I'm with, so I get to check all my transactions and all my bank statements, all that sort of stuff in there. Next page, so we've got Assistant, which is the assistant for my Google Home Mini. FaceTime, utilities, and in utilities I've just got the basics: voice memos, compass, measure, books, files, contacts and tips. News, daily horoscope. This daily horoscope is so accurate. I'm a Pisces. I'm born on the 18th of March. So this is what it says of today. And like some days it won't be accurate, but other days it'll be very accurate, and it's like, hey, you know me. So it's sort of scary, but I really like reading them every morning. I get a reminder at 9 o'clock every morning to read that, so that's pretty cool. Google Home, so my Google Home Mini's name is Jemima. I don't know why I named her Jemima, but it's called Jemima. So you can ask her to do things like, hey Google. Oh, she's not plugged in at the moment, so yeah, I can plug her in and be like, hey Google, tell me a joke, and she'll tell me a joke. It's pretty cool. So that's that. Pinterest, I love Pinterest so much. Pinterest is my favourite, one of my favourite social media apps. This is my profile. Please go follow me. I will follow you back. I have so many boards. Oh my gosh, I need to update a lot of my boards because there's some stuff that aren't in the right boards and some stuff that I need to add to boards, so I need to go do that, but please follow me. I will follow you back. Outlook, that's what I check my school email on. Menulog is sort of like Uber Eats, if you didn't know what that is. It's like you can pretty much buy food online and it just comes to your door. So I use Uber Eats a lot more than Menulog because Menulog is expensive, like really expensive. So I prefer Uber Eats over Menulog. I've got the health app that I don't use. Netflix, I love Netflix. TikTok, I'm a sucker for TikTok. This is my account. Please go follow me. I don't get a lot of views, which is fine, but I used to get heaps. Like, look, 7,000, and I've only got how many followers? 185. So that's pretty cool. But go follow me. I'll follow you back again. App Store, Uber Eats. That's what I use more than Menulog. iTunes Store, Google Calendar. I use Google Calendar for my school stuff, and I use the Apple Calendar for my social and my YouTube stuff. Bitmoji, this is what my Bitmoji looks like at the moment. It doesn't look anything like me, but you know, that's fine. Go avatar. It doesn't really look much like me. Like, if you like, oh my god, like you can, oh my gosh, it looks nothing like me. Anyway, that's my Bitmoji. KFC, I work at KFC, so that's why that's there. Macca's, because if I go buy something from Macca's, I can order on the app. Visco, this is what my Visco looks like at the moment. It's really all over the place. I need to delete some stuff. Visco is my editing app for Instagram, so when I want to post something, I will edit it on Visco and then post it, so that's why there's a lot of selfies. Yeah, so that's Visco. Wallet, I have all my cards that I have, that I use, like bank cards and debit cards, all that in there. YouTube Studio, that's what I do to look at, well, hopefully look at the analytics of my videos. Twitter, I don't use Twitter a whole lot, but I do use it to go look at like famous people's tweets. So like Charlie D'Amelio, I've been looking at her tweets at the moment. Like literally my whole feed is just full of Dixie, Charlie and Addison. That it's just full of it. So I use that to just see what they're up to and what they're tweeting about. Teams, since this whole coronavirus thing started, I've been doing homeschool. So instead of using Zoom that most other schools are using, my school's been using Microsoft Teams, which I actually prefer so much more over than Zoom, because Zoom's just like a video calling app, I think. But Teams, you can actually like get involved with like your class, and you can have like a class chat as well as like a meeting chat, which is pretty cool. So that's why we use Teams, and that's what the schools wanted us to use. This is my third page. This is pretty much just all folders. So the first folder is just Apple. I don't know why is Uber. Okay, let's change Uber. We'll put Uber into entertainment because I don't know why. So this is Apple. So we've got podcasts, TV, home, find my iPhone and find my friends. Shortcuts, Apple Watch and Apple Music. I don't use Apple Music. I used to though. I used to be a full-on Apple Music fan, and then I changed to Spotify because I wanted to see what all my friends were listening to. So I made that drastic change, which was actually really hard because I had to transfer all my music over to Spotify. It was so annoying. These are my games. I have a shit ton of games. I don't even play most of them, so I need to delete them. But I've got 8-Ball Pool, 2048 Solitaire, Bingo, Word Cookies, Candy Crush, Clash of Clans, Classic Words, Mario Kart, Subway Surfers, and 1010. So they're the games I've been playing a lot lately, so they're just there. Usually I would have a lot more than that, but yeah, that's the 10 games I use the most. This is the Dosh folder, so I've got all my shopping and all the like in-purchase apps in this folder. So I've got Boost Juice, car sales, bike sales, Char Time. Char Time is my life. I love Char Time so much. Gumtree, Stocard, Afterpay, Hungry Jack's, Amazon, Apple Store, Wish, and Depop. I actually don't use Depop a lot. I've been on it a couple of times, but I don't use it much. This is OK Google, so usually I would have my Google Home and my Google Assistant in here, but I changed them to the second page because I use them quite a lot. So in OK Google, I've just got Google Maps and Google Photos. Photo, video, this is my favourite folder of all time. Okay, so we've got Feed Preview, which is an app that I use to determine where I post certain posts. So it matches the theme of my Instagram. So it did start off with like a blue theme, which then went into like a white theme, and now it's sort of like a blacky, whitey sort of theme. So when I edit my posts on Visco, I'll then go onto here and like check it and see if it matches with the theme, and if it doesn't, I'll post it later. So I use Feed Preview over Preview because I don't know why I hated Preview, like the normal Instagram Preview app. I hated it. So I got Feed Preview because it just looked aesthetically pleasing and so much better. So that's why that's there. InShot, I don't think I've used InShot in a while, so I don't actually know what it is. Into Live, In Stories, Lightroom. I used to use Lightroom to edit my pictures, but then I moved to Visco. Huji, Boomerang, highlight covers. This is what I use to make my highlight covers on Instagram. So like you can choose out of all of these different covers, although you have to be like a member to get like access to all of them, which is pretty crap. But anyway, you can also make your own, which is cool. So like you can choose your frame. So like let's go with this one, with that. We'll go with that. Yep. And then you can go your icons, and then you can just like zoom in and out, and that's how I made my Instagram highlights. Unfold, I know that you can use that for Instagram stories, but I've never actually used it before, so won't go into too much detail with that. Etsy, I buy all my presets for Lightroom off Etsy. I don't really use Lightroom that much anymore, so I won't go into that. iMovie, Lively, PixArt, Photoshop Express, Transpix, and Giphy. I use Giphy. I don't actually use the app, but when I message someone, instead of using the Apple Images, like images stuff to send people, I use Giphy because they have GIFs and it's so much better. Entertainment, I've got 7 Plus, which is what I use to catch up on all my TV shows that I haven't caught up on yet. Virgin Entertainment, so if I go on a flight somewhere and I want to like watch something, I'll watch on that. Flight Radar, this app is so cool. You can literally see what planes are in the air right now. Like, oh, that's going to, I can't say that, Abu Dhabi. Cool. And you can see like the route and stuff, and then like here, this plane's going to Singapore. That's pretty cool, and you can see it all over the world, which is like so cool. It's really satisfying. Like, oh my god, look at all the planes in like Japan and stuff. Wow. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that because otherwise I could be on that app for hours. YOLO, Beam is the app that you can use to ride the scooters around the city. Sleep Cycle, I've been using Sleep Cycle like quite a bit lately. So, for example, if you went to sleep at like 10 p.m. And you want to wake up between 9 and 9:30, it would set off an alarm, and to turn it off you can either tap the desk, like if you put your phone on your desk and then like you tap the desk, it will like turn it off, or even if you just pick up the phone, it will just turn off straight away. You can see what like if you slept talk, if you snore, all that sort of stuff. I won't go into mine because that's sort of embarrassing, but yeah, you can see like your analytics for your sleep. Gas Buddy, that's to check cheaper fuel around the place. Yubo, Stan, Symbol, and Uber. This is my education folder, so this is all my school and work stuff. So Google Drive, Gmail, Metromate, that's the bus system that's around in Adelaide at the moment, so Adelaide Metro, where you can check like all the different buses that are near you, what time buses come, what time they get to places, etc. Quizlet, I've been using Quizlet lately because I've got a biology test coming up for school, which is pretty cool. So I've been using Quizlet to test myself. Rytech, that's the app I use to see when I'm rostered on for work. Word, which is what I used when I want to do assignments. Yahoo Mail, I have been recommended Yahoo Mail, so that's why that's there. I've never actually set it up yet, so I will need to do that. Yammer and Clockify. I don't know what Clockify is. I think I think it's what you can use when you want to dedicate a certain amount of time to a certain task. You can be like, so from 2 o'clock to 2:30 I'm going to do this, and if you pick up your phone it will vibrate and like tell you like, no, put it back down because you're doing this type of task. So I think that's what Clockify is. I'm not too sure. And then this is my YouTube folder. So I've got Filmmaker Pro, which is the software I use to edit my videos. Intro Maker, which is what I use to edit my intros. Fonto, which I do my thumbnails. Thumbnail Maker, which I haven't used yet. Video Music is an app that you can use to put music in the background of your videos. Vlogstar, I use that to edit my videos as well. Video Saver is if I want to get videos off of YouTube and make it into my clip or my video, I can save it off YouTube, make it as a photo but as a video photo, and then put it into my clip, which is cool. And YouTube Music, that if there's a song that's not on Spotify but it's on YouTube, I can press that and it will go into YouTube Music. So that's YouTube. And then Airtable is what I use to set out my tasks for YouTube. So all the videos will be like down on one side of the page, and then you can put like if you're planning it, if you're filming it, if you're editing it, whatever. So this is what mine looks like at the moment when it wants to load. So at the moment, well, I'm not actually planning, I'm filming my what's on my iPhone video. I'm also filming my how I organize my life video, and I'm researching, well, planning actually, I'll change that to planning. The ultimate quarantine playlist, which is going to be not the exact same as Alexa Riley's, but something very similar with like my choice of music. And these are all the other videos that I'm planning to do. So if you guys have any requests or anything, just drop them in the comments. And then I think I've got more games. I don't know why they're there. Okay, well, I'll move these to the games folder. There we go. So we've got Idle Shopping Mall, which is like, I've never actually played it before, but I think it's like you can just run your own shopping mall. Cold Cases is like a game where it's sort of like Criminal Case, where you have to find out the suspect and like the victim and all that sort of stuff. Idle Life is where you get to just grow as a person and just find a job, etc. And Hide and Seek is just the hide and seek game. And that's my phone. Also, my wallpaper says stop looking at your phone and study, because if I look at that, it takes me a while, but it makes me want to study because I need to, and because I'm a year 12 student, studying is really important and beneficial, so that's why that's there, and it helps me. So yeah, so that's all that's on my iPhone. If you have any requests, please put them in the comments below. Before you leave, please go give it a like and a subscribe. I will keep you guys on track when I will be posting. I don't know how many videos I'll be posting in a week or what days I'll be posting it, but stay tuned. I will let you guys know. Go follow my socials, they'll be in the description below, and yeah, have a good
I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you